Boop. Boop. What's that? Button? Why is it? We'd be waiting on people. See, we finished talking to all the people here of note. There's a cool fire staff that we're gonna need a bit more money for. And I think that's potentially everything here. I don't think you went up through all the dialogue for Raza, but who knows? Might not give us a quest or something to do. Plus, I think we have plenty already on our to-do list.
Probably. Let me just talk to him.
Yep. Talked to her already. He gave you what was pretty much promethium in a glass, and then proper amnisac. And he's like, that's it. That's all the alcohol I have.
Oh wait, was this not the girl for the fucking trading?
No, it was the one you were next to.
Shit. Link over here. All I did was walk by him and he was like, oh, let me talk to you.
Yeah, he is the guy who gave us some treasure map to follow around this place.
Oh yeah, it was the lady.
Actually get whatever the things are, like Xenotech, plate steel, and promethium. We can actually increase our profit factor by completing the contract.
What contracts?
I just pressed J to open up the journal to look at our quests, and then there's a tab for contracts. Supply these and profit factor. Cache in the old bridge. The destroyed bridge in the shadow quarters may contain a cache left by those on Footfall. And Footfall's great citadel was never built. The turret that would have crowned its colossal dome is now located in the atrium, and there might be a cache inside of that.
You said we're going to the atrium?
Where are the shadow quarters of Poisonful asteroid? Oh yeah, and then there's a few places we go. We need to talk to the Liege about potentially going into a quarantined area down here too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think that's most of the quests for now. Talk to that liege guy again to be able to go to the that quarantined area in the Shadow Quarter. You go to the atrium area. Hopefully snuff out whatever weird cult shit's going on here.
Did we ever talk to the Leech? I thought it was just
I think the liege was that.
Reverend Hieronymus.
I think the liege was that guy who we had that whole meeting with. And he was like, "Hey, could you please help out and get us more food and stuff?" And then we fought outside of his big building. Now I think we need to ask his permission to go investigate this quarantined off area and see what's going on there. Also, I looked into the Void Shadows things, and it says you should be doing the missions as they come up because they like happen throughout the story. So when we go back on the ship, if you want, we could do a couple of those.
A new challenge for me.
I don't know how much of the stuff we unlocked. I'm doing stuff here and there, but you know. Interest outside of the cards. Nah, open door. There he is. Hey buddy, greetings, your lordship. I didn't hurry you, but I do hope our deal is still in place. The station continues to experience increasing severe shortages of provisions. Upon hoisting ball of Edine quickly assumes a bot, expression carefully about making any sudden movements. He wipes his glasses as if absent-mindedly and puts a hand under the table. He is scared for that lady.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that, he grimaces. Who knows? It could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps two families that started it all just came down with some food poisoning at the same time. On a space station, the best solution is to isolate the area and wait for the problem to resolve itself.
Okay.
Iconoclast option. Like, help. Or you can be dogmatic and be like, yeah, that's probably right. Fuck 'em. No, out of the question. You will be putting yourself in the station both at quit. So. Dean clutches his teeth and remains silent for a moment. Your imprudence could spell the end of you and your entire station, but as you wish, I will have my people clear a small passage for you. It will take time, mind you. James scoffs. The place has been mined properly. It would take a days, if not more, but we'll get your way. In. Hooray! Hey,
What did this dude have?
a lot of guns and some Xeno stuff. Visions of death.
Yep, there's his sword.
Could also bring up that some guy wanted to make a deal and got his brains blown out because of it.
Anna?
Yeah, a man who introduced himself as the servant. Yo! What's up? Not much. Redeem doesn't look surprised. Ambers again, I presume? The anarchical degenerates who don't care whom they shoot, be it the servants, yours, or those of the employed of House Chorda. Yeah. I suspect that this agent wished to negotiate a deal that would have you refrain from hindering until the Chorda's efforts to strangle us with the threat of hunger and demand our obedience. If so, I don't believe I will be mourning that man's passing for very long. I'm beginning to not like how many people die. Same here. That is indeed lamentable, but there are These are the times we live in, and this is Footfall. Its denizens don't always look for a reason to spill blood. Alright, I guess that's all we can really say on that. And won't take up any more of your time. Alrighty. To the outside. Wait, I can't pick that. Maybe the rogue trader can lead the way. Which faction or character? Well, this is our first time playing the game. My friend is having fun playing as a psyker. I'm enjoying playing as a Arbiter's overseer, my dog. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. What do you like rocking? And he's being very dogmatic, except for the accursed blade he is currently holding in our possession. Any other games as well? Play a variety of games. Play RPG. That's not true. I also play shooters. I just play everything pretty much. Right now I'm thinking of starting Project Silverfish because that looks fun. That looks cool. Looking for another Stalker game to play. Although I never beat Stalker 2 and I should get back to that, but I downloaded a bunch of mods and I would have to re-download all those mods to make it work properly. It's a whole issue. Anyway. Back to this quarantine zone. I mostly play Tekken, MK, and some RPG. Respect. Who do you main in Tekken? And how's your thoughts on the current state of Mortal Kombat? I heard a lot of people not really vibe with the newest one that much. It's you again. An order came down in regards to your Steam self. We're to clear out a passage and let you through, so here we are, clearing and disarming the mines. I don't know why you're in such a rush to bite it, but it's none of my business. You just wait and we'll make way for you sooner or later. Oh wow, yeah. I just realized it's like 20 mines right outside the door. Okay. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and MK, Eddie, and Keen in Tekken. Ah, Keen, man. You only got pretty cool.
Light of terror, guide our
I'm no
way.
good at playing Tekken. I think I only played it like a couple times, and I forget the name of the boxer dude, but I played him because I figured, you know, I understand how boxing works. You punch people. Maybe I'll do okay with this guy, because I understand that, like, I think every button's, like, mapped to, like, a body part or something. Yeah, it's usually what my friends tend to play, but my friends also really like to play roguelikes a lot, so I tend to play that a lot with them. Also, ever since playing Baldur's Gate, I've gotten really into CRPGs like this. So, there's that as well. Oh, there's a warehouse down here that I don't think we entered or explored. Dope.
The sooner we start.
This was its own little warehouse area. Green Bailey? Yeah, I try to, but some days I'm really tired from work. Every so often. Sometimes I'll convince my friends to play D&D. Technically, I only gotta convince my brother to play D&D, and then it's like, I won't stream that day either. But who knows whenever that happens. Oh, hey, it's the person we were looking for. Sherry, you're here. Great to see you. Follow me, please. I feel like we're about to get roped into something.
Oh, we are.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Lord Captain,
Do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
I concur with Master Viserion. This place reminds me of the maintenance modules on Urak 5. All the colors are so...
Oh, fuck.
Yep, classic fight. There's a lot of explodey looking barrels around this too. That's not really good. Go over there. Lard, you can sit back here. Unless, do you want any of this cover back here?
No.
I understand where you from. California, America. Good old US of A. How about yourself? Fluffy? Awesome. In Canada. Oh. How funny. My friends was just talking about how they got a random text from someone who was up in Canada. Just out of the blue. And that person would not stop having a conversation. And we were half convinced that person was trying to hit on him. Even though he also lives here in the States. Sorry, you're waiting on me. That's in my bad. Oh wow. Well, one of our characters gets to go first in a turn? How nice.
Wait, Ash is never not done first?
No, I know, I said more than one of our characters get to go, like,
Oh.
back to back to back.
You see that?
Challenging game.
You see that?
Let me see. I tend to play games on hard most of the time, but if we're going with, like... Oh, Shadow of the Erd Tree was pretty difficult. I'd put Shadow of the Erd Tree up there. I had to use help on that one. Especially on the final boss before I think they kind of nerfed him a bit. That was probably the hardest stuff I'd done. There's also... I haven't played much of Darkest Dungeon 2. I only like managed to beat Denial one time, and I kind of went like, I feel good about that. And now it's time for the actual game. And I went, maybe some other time. That took everything. That was a fucking roller coaster of emotions, and I haven't played it since. I probably should. It's a fun game. Yeah, I heard about it. I play Dark Souls too. Ah. Like, as a speedrun, or you play it a lot, like on your own time? It's just your preferred Dark Souls experience? Your favorite of the three? My turn. Okay. Gas gun. Let's see. I need you under some sort of effect. Just says stun. First of all, the toxic substance erodes any armor.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
As we're going.
Reduced to dust. I will do my duty.
Endure. See, the Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack him. All the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy can make an attack of opportunity. Okay. So I can't use that right now.
At your beck and call.
We'll activate this for next turn.
I've suffered worse.
Let's get to it.
So art. Yeah, it's a very difficult game. There we go.
You're standing right next to a barrel.
Well, luckily I can also move out of the way afterward.
Nothing I can't.
That guy's tinky.
Suits my purposes.
For my dog to get in the fight, hopefully. As close as he can.
All too easy. Already done.
Right? This. Oh, a shield bash, but I can't do that.
Watch my back.
Here we go.
Duty go hand in hand.
Ouch. Also, so nice that that lady decided to give us advice for the fight after we already started fighting.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Excellent.
Put some blood over here. I can't jump that close to him, so what I can really do. Follow your channel. That's great vibes. Oh, thank you. Actually, oh, this would be very honest with you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is the part. You say, you don't have a lot of stuff, and I say, yeah, someone's working on it already. You go, I wasted this conversation for nothing. Built rapport and all this stuff.
Another step towards our ultimate
For
victory.
no reason. Welcome. Iron arms. What does that do? Increase strength and toughness.
Tried to steal the big black dog.
And it worked! That jerk!
Hold on.
How dare you? Well, now I gotta go pick those guys up for. Oh no, my bad. What?
Let's make it quick.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, they're.
On my way. Let's get to it.
Very upsetting. No, Fluffy, I already have someone working on designs and stuff. They'll get done whenever they
Race
get
at
done.
least.
Oh, I gotta shoot Brisko with the shotgun. He hurt my dog.
I should have done this before I moved to Foot.
Not a problem for me. Suits
Listen.
my purpose. Brace yourself, Avalon.
Oh, he dodged into the poison.
Nothing I can't do.
They moved a lot more. Pepperoni sausage, probably. Okay. Coco was the one who did it.
Go! Why aren't you down here? You've been texting my pizza. You're not down here.
I will endure.
Hell yeah, that was a legendary damage.
No. As if she was, she'd probably tell this kind person to. Oh. Oh, okay. Dash this way, so I can get out of this smoke.
What is the ring?
Oh, you counter hit. Oh, probably because of my ability.
Indeed.
High momentum.
Let's see how they respond to this. At your beck and call.
I don't think anyone's in the gas right now, so I think if you shoot the fire barrel, it's gonna explode and probably get rid of all this gas and, you know, do a lot of damage to everyone. I think.
And what fire barrel do you want me to shoot?
I think. Alt click?
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually mark it, but it's the one next to over here. I think that'll. Might be. I'd do something, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing based off what that lady said earlier.
Okay.
Already done. Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
And,
Not a problem.
A moving target
defending.
lives longer. Their death, we shall know them.
oh boy, I get to do a lot of
Death
moving.
comes in silence. The shadows will see it done. Let your soul be purged.
Oh, no. There. And
I shall
yep.
not.
And my turn.
Your defiance is futile.
Okay, so that did nothing.
Oh,
I'm here, maggots.
uh-oh. Why?
Let's get to it. Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Let's get to it.
Here we go.
I've suffered worse.
Hold on. Let's make it quick.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. Indeed. One fewer tongue.
Nice.
I will do my duty.
Okay, well.
My tactics are flawless.
Let me just
Already done.
repeat that. Then
Nothing of value has been lost.
run and gun. That.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
And because I decided to
You didn't
shoot my
stand
dog.
a chance.
Forge ahead!
He has 20%.
Suits my purposes.
Oh, because there's cover here, apparently.
I know what I'm doing, usually. Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
I know what I'm doing. Proceeds to walk directly into the smoke cloud. You have one job. Yeah, I get it. Say it every time.
I will leave footprints of Scarlet.
On. Oh.
Trust me. As the tenants caught by the web. As honor ordained. The shadows will see it done.
Well, all the damage she could do in one turn.
Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Scared yet? Time to slaughter someone. Let's get to it.
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
What a mess. Thank God we didn't come here with just 3 of us. Yeah. Up and get moving. Core, we need to open the passage into the tunnels and let our guys in. Jay, on your signal. Cool. Those Ashmags dare touch something from the cargo. 2, 3, 5. Thank the Exalted One. Those Ashmags didn't have time to make off of anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the containers. Embezzled with markings, or emblazoned with markings from some unknown freight operator. Then smiles and touches the comm bead in her ear. Give me 2 minutes, Sherry. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew who will deliver my property somewhere safe. Wait. And done. Jay removes her hand from the ear and turns to you. We're good. Now how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts. Nothing to worry about after all the ruckus we've caused here. I doubt anyone will go anywhere near the containers. I am, however, infinitely flattered by your concern for our property. Okay. Calm it down. Oh, wisdom is worth all this trouble. He opens her mouth to reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Team's agent, stop right there. In the name of the liege, the gaunt, pale-skinned man is grimly clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees. Subsequently, Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemency. Jesus, most noble Lupercal, I never expected to encounter such eminent persons in the corners of Footfall. Ah, crap. Most noble Excellency. Jay purses her lips slightly and shoots you a confused look. I am Vadim Borga's personal agent. The man hesitates, choosing his words carefully. Came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous Xeno heresy that has been fraudulently delivered to the bastion of the Holy Imperium. He looks at Jay. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble Lupercal, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought about by others' manipulations. Turn to succeed. It is too great a coincidence that the Legion's most representative should arrive in the Shadow Quarters just after Jay has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems that the guard reporting the problems with the shipment over the Fox, and not just anyone, but the Legion's personal agent, being buggers who Borga knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself, and get rid of Jay if he could. All of the grubby, underhanded struggles between cold traders, and had it not been for your impromptu deal struck in the bar, Vadim might have succeeded. Well, we could be nice about it if you want, but it's up to you. You are the Lord Commander after all. Or Lord Captain, I should say. Where's my go buddy? Don't forget to tell him that I'm not mad, but I will be collecting the debt sometime. He watches him hurry away and then looks at you. Wish I could see Vadim's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse. Lupercal, I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. Aim and I have our difficulty, but I never thought he'd want to clean me out and do away with me in some dark corner, at least not as soon. If you hadn't agreed to our deal, Sherry, my gain and I would already be floating in orbit around one of Footfall's asteroids. That's the least we can do. And yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possessions of which is a death sentence for any commoner, but you, Sherry, you do not strike me as a commoner. If I had told you directly, would have become, shall we say, complicit, but since those illicit words did not escape my lips, you would merely be agreeing to help an unfortunate soul, me, to recapture a few containers. My sincere wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Sherry. I swear by the Exalted One. And I do hope that this misunderstanding will not affect our future cooperation. Alright then, this isn't my first year in the Expanse. It's not my first year in business either. I've sat at the negotiation table of all sorts, not just loot hunters or smugglers either, but with Xenos, ones intelligent enough to believe that mutual benefit has a better outcome of our meeting than mutual destruction. Try. No. No more. Go to your bed. Mutual benefit of a better outcome of our meeting and mutual destruction. I know that the ecclesiarchy has to say about that, but speaking from the bottom of my heart, I know where the line is between an ordinary deal and a betrayal of humanity, and I'd never cross it. Not outside. I just wanted him to go to his bed. Oh, I think he's being annoying because he wants. I gave him a couple sausages. Come on, try. It gives you a pearly smile. You think I like Sherry? Well then, does that mean I can hope on our partnership to continue? I'll give you a choice to be merciful. Execute her immediately! Jesus Christ! I just want him to stop begging for food, that's all. Where in the goodness of the Exalted One, Jay makes a sign of the Aquila with an unexpected solemn expression. Okay, you didn't need to do that much. Okay. On stream, no less. Domain Lupercal, if it is indeed your wish to let this medical one into your retinue, then allow me to carve a vow of service into her tongue. Let the pain prevent her from uttering words of deceit and remind her of obedience. Jesus Christ! But think about it, you craze. Saka, unless you want me to add a few extra bits of lead to the metal adornments on that scully mug of yours. Okay, these guys get along. Well, gives you a look of reproach. Slowly, the Von Lancius name by inviting people like her into a retinue, Lord Captain. The decision is yours, but do not be surprised if unsavory rumors start to spread on Footfall. Okay, I didn't think she was that bad. She has like a swashbuckler quality to her, sure, but I didn't think she was like everyone was gonna be pissed off by inviting her to the party. Jesus. Genta regards Jay. It is strange circles you are forming around yourself, rogue trader. Sure, Genta, Jay gives you almost electrous once over. I've heard all about your deeds on Footfall, but I never would have guessed that there was an angelic beauty behind all the idle gossip. Oh. Ho ho. While we're at it, Sherry, are you going to reveal your true identity to me? Jay pokes her head to one side curiously. I am infinitely flattered by your attention, but if I had known I'd been talking to a rogue trader, not an envoy of one, I would have shown some decorum. It's up to you, whichever one you want. That is so human, your lordship. I guess people at the top have a lot more in common with regular folks than some might think. Either way, I'm entirely willing to join your retinue from now on. My knowledge and expertise are entirely at your disposal. Profit factor gain too! Oh, and one more thing. If you are interested in a rather lucrative offer one can give to the Von Lancius Protectorate a leg up, I'd say now is the time to be thinking about such things. But once we get back to your ship, perhaps you could spare me a minute, Sherry? Profit factor gains. Woo! You could get your cool fire staff! We could swap them out with Abelard. Why not? Let's give them a shot. You stop this. My guy.
Yeah.
I like everyone.
Let's make a deal.
The Emperor gave me a vision.
Go to loot up. I see. Oh, she's an officer. Oh. Hey. Hey. You stop that. What did you make Cassia's second archetype?
I don't remember. I'll have to look in a second.
Alright. No. No. You stop it. Hey.
A grand strategist.
Oh, I gotta back out. A master tactician. Fire and find objective. There's no more food for you. Finish the job. Next turn. Freeze of more momentum.
This is out of the ordinary.
1.1. Ow. This game play. I don't touch you. Like so. No. No more food. No more treats. No more nothing. Okay? That's it. Hey! Don't you get snippy with me? How do you? No more snack. No more treats. Okay, now let me see. Anything left behind here?
Death walks with me.
Not that I can see. Okay, I'm ready to leave. Okay. Like a weirdly broken string of code.
This?
This perk equipped. Oh, at least it's right here.
That was bad timing. Let's see.
Hmm. Press. Okay. Oh.
Another step, another thread.
Hey, did you guys clear out the way for us yet? Alright, guess we'll have to leave the planet, do some other side activity, and then come back.
Okay, completed a room.
Yeah, you found that one at the bridge, and then there's one at the atrium.
Let me look. The former lantern. Yep.
Oh wait, I forgot, you can get your fire staff now. I think we just needed one profit factor, and we just got 2. We can go back to the bar.
Suppose.
Huh? No, I didn't see the new Nintendo Direct. Why or something? Buy a bunch of. Fair enough. I'll trust you. Look, you didn't even play the other one. No, not that one. There's one that came after that, like Engage or something. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anything for a golden deer boy.
There's a pretty dragon. There's Blackwood. Follow my lead.
I thought you were gonna say we need one for Metroid Prime. Controversial. Welcome back.
There we go.
We can afford it. We just need a curry favor.
Damn, the sword is so fucking expensive.
Oh, the Awakened Nightmare Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only in Act 2 of the game. Surely our number will go up. Eventually. At least you can get this cool fire staff, though. Put it on like a secondary hotbar. Your second, like, weapon slot thing. Definitely don't
I
need.
guess I'd have to get rid of my shotgun.
Hidden Xeno artifacts, trophies, take range weapons, stuff like that, ship component. But what about Hear me out. A nude portrait of me. Huh? Pirate cheek. Do you have any of the heretical armor kit stuff? We're gonna have anyone super heretical, and we don't really hang out with that one lady on the team that much.
I might have to become a heretic for the sword.
I can hang on to the army then. Armor.
Hitting melee too.
Heavy armor. There's the heretic armor. Got that. We got. I don't know. Are you the type of person to use like consumables that give a temporary buff and then give a temporary debuff after some time?
No.
Either am I, so all that shit can get sold. Okay. Have a lot of grenades.
What do we need to get to? We need to get to 7.
You're gonna need all these auto pistols. Las pistols. The pistols. Patent auto gun. Sniper rifles. Yeah, great sword. I need the basic bolter. The heretical thing That can stay. Anything? The hand flamer. I think that's all the stuff we can get rid of for now. Fortunately, I can't equip stuff to our new body right now until we finish selling things. So.
Oh, got it, sir.
Let's go! Acid spitter. Hey. Working with. Oh, like literally all of her weapons are alien weapons. Okay, so she can use Eldari shit. That's neat.
I guess someone else can use the shredder shotgun if you want.
And this is lowers dodge chance, but reflection by 2, 20% armor against fire damage, as well as immunity to burning. Plus 10% armor against melee attacks. You know what? You can wear this armor. Helmets. Mimic fibers blends. Cloak grants the wearer 10% dodge. Cool. And I think you're gonna wear the commander cloak since you're an officer. Oh. And it makes it so you don't provoke opportunity attacks when you're below half health. Radius armor. At knife, when the wielder attacks with any weapon at once, attack also inflicts 4 bleed. And did not go in whatever this charm slot is. Weird. Anyway.
I really don't have any gauntlets to be good. Yeah, we need to go.
Every opportunity.
Back to heal. Its entrance is somewhere near, or somewhere in Sector 2 in the Shadow Quarters. The turn off to the entrance can be seen from the Adeptus of Mass. Okay. So right outside the bar.
Oh. I didn't think this would trigger a cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah, I just clicked you to be like, dead.
If
Weird.
it pleases you, Shireen.
This is where we got into that fight with all those.
So I need to be here. Can be seen from the bar entrance.
I love to lead.
What are we looking for?
This place. The ANV hideout.
Turn on to the entrance.
Follow my steps.
I'm not talking about the. Look at that.
It just says visit the Anvir's base. The location has been found. The entrance is somewhere in Sector 2 in the Shadow Quarters. The turn off to the entrance can be seen from the bar, or from the entrance to the bar. It says that should be enough to find the place.
My visions showed this path, and many others.
I would go up here again.
Alright. And back into the bar we go. Button. And back. Up the stairs. not down here, so we can't go down here.
Death walks with me.
It says the turnoff is at the entrance to the. So maybe in here.
Oh wait,
See?
body's
Right
strong.
there.
Master crafted power model.
Mm. This turnoff was right before the entrance.
None shall stand in my way.
My God. Raider. Brought entrance. Hmm.
Neat puzzles.
These are like Jesus. You know what? Fuck it.
Hello and welcome.
Hello, dude. Show me where I need to go. Find out more about the game. Why are you doing this? Why are you being... Find out more.
And when you get this note and you're looting, you do have to head further in. So work on completing after that second note might also be a door that's going to then take you to battle or
Ticket. Watch this 20-minute video.
Pieces.
Well, obviously I'm skipping through most of it. Oh, and it's also even fast forward, okay? After that fight... Beat up the big flamer dudes. It's back outside.
Victory awaits.
That's what I was thinking.
Gotta get on out.
Apparently we missed something.
Oh. Oops, sorry.
Through my service.
Oh, okay. And here's hoping that if I'm correct.
A new
all these
challenge for me?
guys- At least the video's correct. Back down at this one. Not the fire guys, and I probably went somewhere back here.
Makes sense, but they're all gathered up there.
Oh, don't you trust me?
Wait. Wait. Found it! That is so far back from the entrance. At least we found it.
At least you found it. Because I could not have been fucking bothered for much longer.
Fair enough. Right.
No sleep, no rest. Only duty, only death.
Dude up here.
So I locked the door.
Uh-huh. Oink. Okay. Man with the shaggy mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else in here, and yet he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step towards you. He chuckles. He spreads his arm wide in a welcoming gesture. My guests! What a joy it is to see you in my humble refuge. I see you've come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? Forward glow? No, it's the glowing from the red light. Oh, it's a good thing I put one person in fireproof armor.
Good thing I have a sword.
You already know the answer, heretic. Argento grasps her weapon. Who over Footfall with yours. Here's achievement. I could do with people like you, so let's talk. I prefer to use human resources rationally rather than charging guns blazing. I'm more fond of fire and metal. If you have something to say, then say it. Okay. That is crazy that that's like literally the first option.
Yeah.
Good. Fire and metal are the essence of life. People aren't worms. They're truly alive once we are our enemies apart. Okay. Do you even know what our name means, outsider? Footfall calls us the Anvers. They do not stop to look, listen, learn. The man pauses, then half crosses his eyes and proclaims in crude but clear High Gothic, Auxilio non venent, help will not come. The maw has closed. The Cronus expanse is on its own now. A new era has come, and we are its sovereigns. Okay. Uh-oh. He's pushing buttons. Okay, he turned something. Oh, he turned off the vents. And none of them are affected by the poison. That's great. Dang.
Maybe no.
Nothing. Oh, we can kill like a lot of trash mobs really fast. When it rolls over to Gabala, she can probably just instantly walk up there and hit the button. But that guy is pretty strong. Okay. Oh boy, it's my turn.
All too easy. Turning me was your biggest mistake. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes. Already done.
Nice. That person goes, and then the guy knocked down the floor goes. And then it becomes Argento, then back to me. And Brisko, then Kabbalah. Oh, Brisko, is that person done, or can they shoot? Brisko, you there? I think he might be falling asleep again. It's starting to get late. Buddy. Oh, is it you? Yes, you are. Brisko, buddy boy. Aww. My goodness, 51 people? That's wild. Or someone view-botted me or something. I don't know. Why would they view-bot me of all people? Get a random stranger in trouble, I guess? I'm deeply confused. Hey, stop. Maybe people are just that interested in Rogue Trader. But there's not a single person else in chat besides Coco, which is also kind of a bit, just a bit, Gosh, it's okay. Here you go, buddy. Brisko? Brisko, are you still awake? Still alive? You walk away to use the bathroom? There's 10 toxic damage each round. The bright side, I should be able to, Brisko died in the war. You need to let go. You need to let go, Nick. He was a good man. Womp womp. Let him rest. I mean, it's his turn. I was hoping we could finish this combat and then maybe we stop, but he was just talking a few seconds ago. He was clicking buttons. He was doing. It was years ago, Nev. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Nobody could have saved him. Just so we're clear, I didn't like. He didn't say something like, I'll be right back or something, right? Like, I didn't miss that, right? If his PC, like, crashed or died, it would have said something, you know? Like, it would have been like, hey, you disconnected or something. Out. Anyway, related news. Element. But you can put people in different. Oh wow. Oh, Pascal is the best shield person there is. Okay, so under Supreme Commander, it would be, oh, definitely her. For cannons. Does have like a special skill. She does, so she goes there. Pascal's definitely going on shield duty. Master of Maneuvers, that's definitely Abelard. Warp Command. Oh, you're already there, so. Oh, no, you're not. What do you do with the flagship? Jump forward. Immediately turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. Oh, but she also has like an 80 in here. Okay, so she can go here, and instead we will put minus 170. Okay. I guess Brisko could go here. There we go. Ah, that's why she's so high, because it requires demolition. And this requires tech use, and I got him up to 100. Brisko, buddy. Every time an enemy is killed by the Blade Dancer's allies, the number of movement on the Blade Dancer's strength increased by 2. We are currently in 3, so 3, 6. I think if I try to get like down here-ish, I could probably knock these two dudes out. Is guy gonna go? No. Yeah, I can tell my dog. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Oh, he's right here. Yeah, I can tell him to go fight that guy. That'll kill that guy. I can then kind of move down this way and try to shoot these people. I think I'll ask Brisko if he can throw down a couple shots towards these three to weaken them up for me. Then if I get the kill on one of them, then that would allow me to do Revelry and Slaughter, which will then reset my run and gun cooldown, so I could do it again, get closer, and maybe pop. What is it? I can't even see my moves. The one that increased blast damage or area damage, so I could then knock maybe those three off the board, and that should give her more than enough movement to get over here, up the stairs. Oh, but this person's here. They might get an attack of opportunity. The goal is to hopefully get up these here stairs and fix the ventilation problem. But I can't do that. The Brisko never shows up. I'm gonna mute desktop audio real quick because I'm gonna hop into another chat and I'm not sure what wild stuff they might be saying. All right. Hey, I think Brisko might have fallen asleep on me or something. I don't know. We were just playing, and then he just kind of stopped doing stuff, and it's his turn. You guys see if he like passed out or something for me? I appreciate it. Stepped away. I'm not sure if he said anything. Well, it's his turn. That's why I was wondering. Oh, alright. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. Thanks, Trey. Ah! That's what you get! Trying to attack my dog. That bastard. I'm sorry, Brisko. It's just... Yeah, I did everything, and then it went back to you, and I was like, hey, bud, you ready to keep going? And just wasn't doing anything, so... I thought you might have passed out in your chair or something. Maybe he went to the party. Yeah, he's back now, Coco. Oh, your headset died. Desktop audio. Thank you, Coco. There we go. We're back.
So I was just gonna sit in here, or sitting in my bedroom.
Oh.
Folding picture. And I didn't hear you say anything. And I was just like, oh.
Well, yeah, it was done. I was just kind of sitting here. It's looped back over to your turn. I was like talking about my whole game plan for next round, which was over here. Obviously, shooting all these guys.
You didn't stand a chance.
Oh my god, I didn't think
Nothing
do that much
can't
damage.
do. Suits my purposes.
So walk up and run and gun.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Ah man, it costs 2 points to tell my dog to go fight that guy for me.
If we can get to my turn, I should be able to strike him with fire. If I can get through that
Let's use this ability to try and get closer to my dog.
Oh, he's coming to you.
Why?
Body and corrupted mind.
That's good. My main goal is to hopefully allow God willing he doesn't do stupid insane damage to me. Cabela to run around him and turn off the stupid poison gas.
Oh my goodness, this stat is too much rage. Okay.
Out of the way.
Bro.
I'm good.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing. A dance of blades and shadows.
Quick fire. He jumped on me. Never mind, I parried. I'm built different. Funny enough, need to use my jump to get over here. And fix.
Trust
And
me.
have some blood.
As the
And-
tenants demand.
Hold some debuffs.
I'm here, maggots.
Ah! Aha!
High momentum.
I'd like to, but I can't.
Why not? Oh. For some reason you can move like 20 spaces.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. Tell me, and it is done. I want a medal for that one.
The guy on the ground.
You've got a problem? Going somewhere?
So
Don't
Brisko,
get too
get an extra
cocky.
attack. Because apparently I can't do it on the same person. Bang, 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 bang. Oh wow, this stacks up to 999. That's crazy. It's the max, so maybe we should use self on fire.
Be on fire to increase my sight rate.
Fair enough.
Wanna
Fuck
see
it.
a trick?
Go ham, Brisko.
Slight problem. The dog is in the way.
Bye. Oh! $61 damage. Oh. You know what?
I can do
I
that
even
with the
another
right
buff.
incentive.
I was their next attack. And then, for my final act, shoot my last bullet. That one does poison. It can do a whole lot on her turn. It's crazy.
Out to meet the same.
No! Oh! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Wait, I dodged it and still got knocked over?
Avenge me. This creature can perform an additional attack per turn for 2 turns. What the fuck? Oh, I think they all just got avenge me.
Not a problem for me.
Back up, boy.
Suits my purpose.
Go bite the bad man.
I shall not fear.
I can't tell you to look out for the shots. So
Oh, is my turn gonna get skipped?
instead, play it safe, use a grenade. Or
Yeah,
did?
my turn is gonna get skipped.
Your name.
I can't use a blade dance 'cause it's right next to me and I don't want to try to hit it. Basic step.
I would that I could. Killing brings me no pleasure.
That was crazy. That dude just unloaded like 20 shotgun shells and I don't even think it's a special shotgun. I think it was just a regular shotgun. Okay. I'll take all that. That was crazy. Okay. Here you go. You got a new cool new chain sword. There you go. And door. Open.
Another step, another thread.
And we walk, and we walk, and we walk, and we walk. Nothing over here. There we came from. Double check the map. No more hidden goodies or anything.
It's about time.
Oh. Ready to take off when you are.
Sure. And quest is just complete.
Fix the food problem. Go to
Yes,
the
I
other
need to do
planet.
So I think else we need to do in this area. Okay, now we need to go to the nature.
Yep.
I'll go here. Grab this.
The rest of Footfall.
And then we go back to the dog.
Oh yeah, the one who needed to talk to us there about something or other.
Let's see if we can get anything new from.
A job for me.
Emperor protects. A grim spot bought into his features and he makes the sign of the Aquila. I hope that their suffering was commensurate with their deeds. Wow, we got faction rep and experience.
Chainsaw.
Did we not improve our rep with this guy? I thought we did at least a little bit. But I guess he was very expensive to get on his good side or something. Or, oh yeah, he mostly wanted holy gifts. Jewelry, ship components. He didn't really care about our weapons and armor that we had as much. That's why it was hard to get high standing with him. So we do have some holy gifts and provisions now. Want to give them to him?
Sure. Quite that good.
Whereas first melee attack in combat cannot be parried or dodged. Bad?
Look.
Click.
The treasures of the Coronis await. Where's the profit in this?
Is there a church anywhere?
Like, the whole thing about the crematorium. But I don't think that's what they're looking for. Something about a big old light. The great
Follow
lighthouse
my
they
lead.
planned on building.
Is that what it is? I thought you said that turn.
I guess I think it said there was supposed to be like something that was gonna go on top of the big old lighthouse, and then they kind of turned it into a turn or something. Oh? People, don't you ever care about whether they're just... Or is what the station starts? Oh.
Yeah, they're a little mad.
Shut up and one more time. Okay. Shut up. Oh my god. Hey, yeah, we might wanna maybe work on getting that whole food problem situated. Hey, is there anything from you guys down here? Good. You're on the right path, Seeker. Remember the place. Small query, large windows. By the windows in Dock Alpha Row. Well, there we go.
Every day, a new opportunity.
Medicine quest.
Who doesn't love a fun scavenger hunt?
The people that need to be fed, apparently.
That is true. The longer we fuck around here, the worse it's gonna get.
Yeah, it's what it is. That's the right.
Good boy. Boy. No. No.
Another fucking quest in the shadow.
Oh my god, she went down like 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Backing up those injuries. We gotta get on the ship soon after this. Well, to be fair, it's probably the last thing we're gonna do, and then get on the ship. Any key?
None shall stand
are
in
over
my
here.
way.
Oh? Note from the dock windows. The answer is close, Seeker. Remember the word realizing. Remember the place. A tunnel in the shadow of a bridge in the shadow of the great statue. Well, I guess now we have to go back to the shadow quarters. Wait, what? Oh, and the thing we're looking for is in that area under point. I'm over here. The Arbiters wanted to talk to us again. They have to say.
Thank you for responding to my request,
Oh,
Rogue
cool.
Trader. I'm here on the orders of Marshal Strax to ask for your help. We are in pursuit of a tithe thief. We must board the thief ship, execute the heretic for his crimes, and return the sacred tribute to the protection of the Adeptus Arbites. The reward for your assistance in this matter will be the thief's frigate, the Heartless, which we will capture in the course of the mission. Glato, speak! Not every cybermastiff receives a personal greeting from a rogue trader. Such an honor warrants a response. I did, and I was rebuffed. As Rogue Trader Winterscale rightly pointed out, from the moment of the tithe's collection, responsibility for it transfers to the Adeptus Arbites. He also noted that the loss of a world is not an inconsiderable detriment to his protectorate, and he has no intention of expending resources to recover something that no longer belongs to him.
Alright.
Under similar circumstances in the past, our arrangement would have obliged us to turn to Lady Theodora. She was a key figure in supporting the Lex Imperialis in the Coronis Expanse.
Or form to not help the cops. Or you can say, hey, I bet I'm getting paid for this, right?
Captain Sargona and his flagship, the Heartless, are concealed in Mundus Nullius. The exact location can only be determined with your ship's augurs when we enter the system. The Heartless is escorted by a small flotilla. You'll need to neutralize it in order to capture the frigate. Our BT strike teams will land on the upper deck, while your boarding party handles the remaining bays. My squad of arbitrators will take on the most difficult and dangerous part of the operation. The ultimate goal is to capture the captain's bridge and interrogate and execute Sargona. Heartless is the enemy flagship. It has been corrupted with inhuman technology, but you have the necessary resources to purge it of Xenos filth and make it serve the Imperium once more.
Yeah, we'll
Even
totally
if
get
you
rid
don't
of all
wish
the
to
cool
own a ship
Xenos
previously
weapons on
crewed
it.
by pirates,
We swear.
you will have prospective buyers lining up to take it off your hands.
Who would keep Xenos on?
That accursed Xenos technology that is 10 times stronger than anything we got in our arsenal.
Footfall about the Heartless,
Except for maybe
they
blowing
were
up
all
planets.
salivating as they listed its
They
virtues.
can do that way better than us. They can do everything better than us.
So much.
They have some Xenos
We'll
technology.
take it. We are taking it, aren't we, Sherry? It's a whole extra flagship and practically for free.
The excitement of a gambler who has just drawn a trump card.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the Imperium a service is worth more than satisfying any personal desire, especially one as undignified as yours, Jai.
Whatever you wish.
What I am offering is the coordinates of your future trophy and a team of arbitrators to help you take the vessel. You will be enriched, and you will be continuing the alliance formed by Lady Theodora with the Adeptus Arbites. It is for you to judge the value of this opportunity.
Nods curtly.
Stein, transfer the latest data. Bryce, hologram. This one has the complete file. He is a former privateer and a fugitive psyker.
Oh,
At
fun.
one time, he was involved in the cold trade and the supply of Xenos mercenaries, but his pirate habits got the better of him, and he started robbing his associates.
That's
Now,
what
even
cold
among
trade
the
is.
criminal rabble, he is known as a nasty piece of work. Something of an achievement, you will agree. Sargona is cunning, cruel, and unpredictable.
This is the black market. It's called cool. Sentence. Sargona, homeworld unknown, psyker, specialty, pyromancy, formerly sanctioned, abandoned his post on a privateer ship and joined with pirates. Confirmed links. Let's see. Casablanca, Xenos, alleged heretic cults, also implemented in at least 15 attacks on travel vessels. Status alive. Image quality leaves something to be desired, but you can make out the criminals' efficient augments and sumptuous clothing. There is something haughty, almost maniacal in his bearing, like the tyrants who sooner or later proclaim themselves gods. Okay. And a lot of crazy shit.
As you wish.
Oh,
No, I'm still on mission, and in your absence, my subordinates and I will be checking weapons and finalizing tactics for the assault. In other words, we will be wholly occupied with preparations.
just join our team already. It's like max level
Task
or
is
something.
relatively
Oh, I
simple.
know.
Kill all enemies we encounter, and not let them kill us. Sargona must be taken alive for questioning, but I and my team will handle that. There is one other thing. The following call signs will be used for Vox communication during the mission. You will be RT1, and I will be DX1. I also request you use RBT sign language throughout. Non-verbal commands are faster than speaking and will allow us to catch our target unawares. Here is a short list.
of 24 basic commands from head nods to combinations of hand gestures, everything you need to quickly and effectively communicate enemy position and numbers, and even coordinate joining attacks.
DX1 means I am in command of the Delta Xi Squad. It's one of our standard designations for strike teams in the Expanse. RT1 is you, the rogue trader and leader of the Rho Theta Squad. For a short mission like this one, these identifiers should suffice. Good. Do you have any further questions? Acknowledged. Sargona is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
Off they go.
Looking for a hidden cache?
The refugees from Kiva Gamma are looking at you, some with apprehensive frowns, some with unconcealed gratitude. We told you everything back in the square. Things are rough on Kiva Gamma. Maybe there isn't even a Kiva Gamma anymore. The planet was attacked by a horde of heretics. They shouted unholy prayers and cut down people left and right. Heard everything from orbit, listened to one Vox cast after another. We realized there wasn't anyone left to save, so we thought we'd run. But then it was like our crew went mad somehow. The captain smashed his own head against a cogitator, and so did half the officers. Everyone who survived did their best to steer the ship into the warp, and here we are. Ah. Okay. That doesn't sound too good. Hi, Sleepy. I'm Nev. Well, only 3 ships made it out alive, ours being one of them. We don't know what happened to the other 2. They never made it. The Footfall. Maybe they just put in the warp, or maybe something else happened to them. Apologies, we couldn't save it. The ship was damaged during the escape. We're lucky it got us all the way to Footfall. It's at the far docks, but there isn't much use of it anymore. It doesn't look like it's gonna fly anywhere, and the locals, the cogglers, have already removed some of the valuable parts. You can send your people to take apart whatever's left, scavenging some components. Wow! Half of the Expanse was real to me before the Sea of Souls whirled and tangled the past. How did you, desperate ones, reach Footfall of all the way from the ranch system without a navigator? The ranch system? Frightened by Cassie's appearance, the refugee covered his face with his hands trembling violently. Please forgive me my worthless words. We were feeling our way in the dark. You could say we have some old maps. We prayed to the God Emperor day and night. The helmsman plotted a course. A miracle it must have been, your lordship. Okay. Oh, hello. 001001001. The tall, hunched tech priest stares you unblinkingly. A breathing mask conceals his gaunt features, and the skin of his hands is a sickly gray hue, with his augment showing signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium, giving him a general air of ferociousness. I don't know. Laboriousness. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logos Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Consecration Fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. Okay. Initiating official greeting procedure for esteemed, high value visitor, Floyd, success. to House von Valantius. A biheric herring begins to flow from the scattered box attached to the tech priest's chest, requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation Logistar Theta. We can trade. Confirmed. I wish to discharge compensatory, validate the mutual contractual obligation designed Logistar Theta. Okay. Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.761, 10 years ago, the Explorer Conservation Fleet received from representatives authorized units of the von Valancius dynasty of a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Platolian void tankers. Okay. Stipulated payment, typical offerings from the conservation fleet has been made to von Valancius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled, achieved. Confirm your status regarding acceptance of the payment reciprocal offering. Execution of payment reciprocal offering is in accordance with the specifications of the contractual obligation. Allocation of assets from the holdings of the conservation fleet have initiated when the tankers reach the main squadron 14.905 Terran years after the initial transaction. Okay. Asset allocation process concludes 2.663 Terran years later. Transportation of assets to the Propunda system took 16.862 Terran years. Final delivery of assets to Footfall took 0.331 Terran years. Business dealings with you? I am willing to accept the payment. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation, Logistar Theta, is concluded. Conservation Fleet thanks House von Valancius for its cooperation. Mobile extractums. 5. What do you have? You can parry with your ranged weapons. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a dead-eye shot, it reduces the enemy's deflection by 1 and applies 1 exploit. Okay. You can get even more extractors. Had the money for it. Medicaid, Bolter, Weber, Exotic. Target hit by this weapon must pass an agility resistance or become immobilized for 1 round. Plasma pistol. If the wearer's melee attack is dodged, parried, or scores a critical hit, the wearer regains agility bonus movement and does not provoke attacks of opportunity until the end of their turn. Better axe for Pascal. Let's see. Using reload on any weapon costs 1 less AP. Minimum 0. Means it could be completely free. Will to live. Force sword. The enemies adjacent to the wielder have their toughness reduced by -0. Wielder psychic rating. The wielder gains psychic rating toughness for each adjacent enemy. The sword deals an additional, whatever your psychic rating is, damage. Most warriors perform flexible, blah blah blah, basic stuff about the sword. Precision las gun. Combat manipulator. Grenade, targeting visor, power axe. A different arc rifle. Probably more stronger. Beacons. More guns. Better shield. Melta gun. Armor. Alright. Oh.
Victory awaits.
Ragman. He doesn't actually have a name. Or like actual dialogue. Well, we can continue the scavenger hunt. Oh no, wait, we can't
If it
because
pleases
we have to
you,
go to the
Sherry.
quarantine area, which means to the ship. Get the fun part of talking. Everybody. Woo! Did they? Means I did. Dick. They did.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted? Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Ew. Oh, okay. The flickering lights of dozens of candles play across Jay's face, making her smile appear even more mysterious. Shireen, the exalted one himself, brought us together the day you crossed Freedom's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people on my world would say to such things happening? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. He points at the containers in front of her. One contains a polished Aldari rifle, a rare model, and others hold an ornate sword. I am sharing what I have gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our wildly successful, though suddenly struck, friendship. Bloodseeker knife and the Wanderer's potent. I knew you would appreciate the Xeno's mastery of their craft. It beams at you, curling a lock of black hair around an augmented finger. After a brief pause, she awkwardly continues. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts of interest to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation, but when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall.
Of course it is.
Rivals, envious of my success, Stray throws up her hands. Falco, especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next, and while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the expense, it could crack down on people of my profession at any moment. Alter one forfend, could such a lowly servant of the Emperor use radiant Use the radiant bearer of the warrant like some kind of tool? The other way around, however. If the rogue trader put in a good word for me with the servant of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmag schemes, far better than any refractor field. And even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me that the palace is located on Rogmus, your capital world. You see how everything has aligned so wonderfully, and of course I will repay you in kind. Fisher says, besides being in spite of my eternal gratitude, Shireen, Jane playfully raises a brow. Won't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them, rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper, and I will be able to extend my network to systems far beyond Footfall. My agents will be your eyes and ears throughout the expanse. Damn. Like, so much like just being an absolute dick to her. Oh, simple enough, why not? Delta 1 bless you, Shireen. I couldn't find a better business partner in all the expanse. He ponders for a moment and then glances at you with a dazzling smile. Friendship is a gift from the Exalted One, and we must cherish it. You will have no complaints about our friendship, Shireen. I may not be a trade representative of the Imperium just yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. You must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relationships with, that serve the Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Casablanca. You merely need to use the right words like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you. Or their wallets. I will arrange everything for everything. You merely just have to ask. Oh. You can ask. Who can it?
I don't remember which one gives me that fucking strong ass sword.
I think maybe it was the pirates? Not a pause, Shireen. I will have my people put a good word for you for the right circles. Plus 2,000! Damn! Humbly wait until you steer your vessel towards Jonas the merchant, the mercantile tabula official. Whatever. It sounds almost like as majestic as the warrant of trade. Wow. Into that language anyway. Who needs it? Anyway. Another quest. And it's bath time with Jay. Green, you're in need of entertainment. Well, do not worry, I have the perfect solution. I will show you how to combine the joys of drinking and the righteousness of intellectual creation into one incredible pastime. Oh, and the rigor of intellectual recreation, one incredible pastime. Alright, we're gonna get shit-faced with Jay! Play a game of regicide, but instead of pieces, we will use shots of amnesty. The rules are simple. When you capture an opponent's piece, you have to take a shot. Ready? Let's play. Uh-oh. Aha! You currently place your pieces in harm's way, hoping to trick your opponent into getting drunk and throwing the game. However, Jay appears to be employing the exact same strategy. Your clever employee eventually succeeds, and you watch as Jay's eyelids start to droop. Hold on, wait a minute. Is it your turn or mine? Jay reaches for a piece and knocks it over, spilling the anisac all over the board. Tell you what, you can have this one, Shireen. If it was another drink, I think I'd fall right into this bathtub, and you don't want a corpse in your pool, do you? Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, right. I think I need to get some air. Alone once more. Relax. Gain a temporary buff. Woo! There you go. What was that? No more goods. Funny number. Anyway.
Greetings.
Radiates energy with her dark eyes shining and a slight blush to her cheek. Signing prayer and looks at you when she has finally spoken the last line. Hey.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, rogue trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Hey. Enta nods gratefully. Enta drops to her knees, her hands making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked on the sweeping signature of the warrant. Seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish on a piece of paper, unless one knows whose hand left the mark and whose blood is on that paper. But why is the paper so fucking big though? Oh my god, if thou seest a flaw in... I just don't get it. If it is like an individual conversation, why can't it be voiced? Why, I breathe thy thine, for I live in the law of thine, I carry thy word, or emperor, I bring solace to servants of thine, and ruin to thine foes of thine, a fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time, the head raised high, slowly, like the first licks of flame in a campfire. A smile blossoms on her lips. She finally opens her eyes. They are alight with uncanny resolution. Look, traitor, we need to talk, or rather, I need to tell you something, the truth. Think about how I ended up on Theodore von Lazia's ship and about the cultists we encountered on Footfall. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story and you'll see why. Genta pauses. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. On arriving in the Expanse and on Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to Safeguard was already well protected by Reverend Hieronymus' mission, and no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respected the worship of the Emperor. And that was when Lady Theodora, head of our dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will in a way. Argenta falters, searching for the words. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest, a fairer world away from convenient warp routes, but for me, learning about its existence was a revelation. Never heard of such a planet. Does it belong to us? Or please continue. Yes, now the planet is yours by right, and it's not as simple as that. The warp route leading was lost. I will explain in due time. May I continue? Yep. The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a world from an ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Voice rose, Reverend. Argenta, the living saint. She is my patroness. The Order named me after her. She died a millennia ago when heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes or her holy relic, the One Star, for the fallen ship, which now serves as the resting place for the saints' remains, would only allow the truly righteous to enter. All others would meet their death. King is dead on this planet and you want to go, yes, with the body? Imagine what I felt when this flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend. No one knew its actual whereabouts, and suddenly I, myself, named after the saint, come across this information. I realized that at this moment, it was a moment that it was a potent that I must journey to the planet and find the ship. And so I asked Reverend Hieronymus to let me go for a time on a personal pilgrimage. I boarded Theodora's ship and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet Salus Prime. Called the One Star. The One Piece is I couldn't just tell him. It was potent. It was a portent revealed to me personally. Can't you see, Reverend Hieronymus, the honest truth that I was going on a personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit? It really was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake this trial. If I had found the ship and set foot on its decks, if I had laid my hand on her remains in the relic, it would have been a sign that I truly have been blessed with the saint's favor. Argenta looks at you somewhat surprised. I thought that I had been called. That finding the ship was my destiny, my place in the world. Perhaps there is something to that. Defeat, Argenta says bitterly. The ship's augers failed. Auger sensor technology allows the void ship to scan. Okay, failed to detect anything of note during the orbital scanning. I was expecting this, though. According to the legend, the ships can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by the pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's hieroglyph by heart. Geography? I couldn't tell you by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscene clues, the description of mountains and rivers from millennia-old tales, and I was certain that I had found the way to the ship, and that's when we were attacked. The words we heard in the heretic shrines on Footfall, something about ways, doors, please, addressed to some lord, the edge of daybreak. Genta is shaking with disgust. They were the same words as that were spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Sailor's Prime. My whole unit perished. All those honest, brave people I had led to search for the relic. It was only by a miracle that I didn't perish along with them. I didn't connect these events at first. The cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Sailor's Prime, the cultists attacking the ship, and Conrad's betrayal. What if these are all links in the same chain? What if they're long since infiltrated the ranks of the Von Valancia's servants? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my search?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it. No one expects me was particularly interested in the planet. Conrad, on the other hand, he sympathized with me when I first came aboard. He helped arrange an audience with Theodora and supported me in my efforts to visit the planet. I never told him plainly why I wanted to go there, but I imagine the Vulture must have figured out that it was something important, something related to the holy faith of the Imperium. And what could delight a heretic more than defiling a relic? Yes, Rogue Trader. Argenta looks you in the eye. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the arch-enemy. I had already suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of cultists and was afraid of another betrayal. I couldn't be forthright with you, and so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruption or the light of righteousness. And what'd you see exactly? Ignoring the evil demon sword in my back pocket. A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped me exorcise the cultists on Footfall. Argenta smiles as if reminiscing about a pleasant evening spent in the company of friends rather than a bloody battle. Although my opinion of you started to change even before then, back when you agreed to talk to the orphans at my request, a leader who's willing to honor those who lay down their lives for them and take care of their children is a leader who inspires trust. And the way you acted in that moment. You remember there was a young man whose grief and confusion had driven him to isolation or insolence. You found the words that could comfort him. You didn't punish him. You didn't scare him with a show of authority. You even admitted that you are not all-powerful. It surprised me. I even saw it as weakness at first, but after giving it some thought, I saw the wisdom in it. The way you openly addressed the thoughtless boy does you credit, rogue trader. Yes, I rushed to Theodora the moment I could walk again, and I insisted on going back to Salus Prime to defend the relic from the heretics, but I was told that the warp had destroyed the old route to the planet, that plotting a new one would take a great deal of time and effort, as if there could be anything more important than protecting the faith and hunting down servants of the archenemy. In any event, the route was lost and all knowledge of it died in the attack on the ship along with the old navigator, but now we have a new lead. The data that we collect in the cultist shrine on Footfall. I don't care what that reprobate we executed said. There must be a way to track them down. Tell me, rogue trader, will you help me in this undertaking? Will you help me find this great relic and return it to the people of the Imperium? Otto walks up and places her hand on your shoulder. So be it, rogue trader. As I stand before the warrant, the embodiment of the Emperor's will, marked by his own hand, I vow that I will not relent until the holy relic has been returned and the heretics punished, and may the light be with us both on this path. Oh. Just Dash at, okay. Put that down. The lordship.
It's already 11:30.
Huh?
I didn't think it was already 11:30.
Oh yeah. It is also getting pretty late. We're gonna call it here for the night. Sounds like a plan. Quit. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Later, Brisko. Laters. Boop. And then I get a bot right at the end. Cheap views. Oh, wait. Alright. Cargo, you can say laters. Goodbye. 73. Why? What the? Why am I suddenly Mr. Popular when I play this game? What is going on? Hey, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, what the hell? And yeah, it's just no one else is talking. No way, I got like 73 lurkers. Makes me worried that like some weird body things happening. It's just something, I don't know. I'm paranoid. Is Coco still awake? Gonna be angry. My call has immediately been forwarded. Okay. Shit. Well then. I'll check. What? Oh, check to see if Coco was awake. I was like, I thought you were talking about like me being like, oh man, are these bots or something? Like, why is the number going up? I'm very confused by that. Like thought you guys like, well, what are you gonna look into? How are you gonna look into that? Bats. Boop. And boop.